Tropical Storm Harvey unleashed the worst flooding in Houston history, dumping as much as 29 inches of rain in some areas over 2 days, sending bayous over their banks and leaving neighborhoods across the Houston area deep in floodwaters. Thousands of people abandoned their inundated homes and apartments by boat, helicopter and by foot, carrying children, pets and plastic bags full of belongings. At least 6 people are believed to have died in the storm, according to the National Weather Service, and more than a dozen were treated for injuries. And the worst may be yet to come. It's catastrophic, unprecedented, epic, whatever adjective you want to use, said Patrick Blood, a National Weather Service meteorologist. Houston braced for another round of potentially heavy rains overnight and into Monday, with the likelihood of strong storms continuing until at least Thursday. Harvey has already surpassed the rainfall totals of Tropical Storm Allison, which devastated the area in 2001. Even more water will begin flowing into the bulging Buffalo Bayou early Monday when the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers begins a controlled release from dams at the Attucks and Barker reservoirs, where water levels prompted officials to begin a controlled release of water from both dams early Monday, sending additional waters into the bulging Buffalo Bayou. Residents near the dams could see water seeping into their homes before the release, and those living along the bayou are being asked to evacuate voluntarily, said Colonel Lars N. Zetterstrom with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. Texas Governor Greg Abbott said 3,000 National Guard members will join the Texas Guard in areas ravaged by Hurricane Harvey, which came ashore near Corpus Christi as a Category 4 storm. Hundreds will be deployed in Houston. The federal government declared Harris County a disaster area Sunday morning, as thousands of rescues were underway across the region. By Sunday afternoon, people were lifted off the roofs of their homes in southwest Houston by helicopter. In Fort Bend and Brazoria counties south of Houston, officials issued mandatory evacuation orders along the Brazos and San Bernard rivers, which are continuing to rise above flood levels. The Brazos could crest as early as Monday evening, officials said. This is pretty much like day 2. There will be day 3, there will be day 4, and there may be day 5. Mayor Sylvester Turner said late Sunday. It's important for Houstonians to be very patient. Let's not get storm fatigue. The National Weather Service reported 5 unconfirmed deaths early Sunday, before the body of man was found in a Walmart parking lot in Lamarck. City and county officials reported independently that a woman and child were found dead inside a submerged vehicle along Interstate 10 near Lathrop Street in East Houston, and that woman died trying to escape her vehicle after driving into high water at Warrenton and South Gessner. The storm's first victim was believed to be in Rockport, where a man died during the storm in a structure fire. Other victims are likely to be found, officials said. We have heard anecdotally about people in cars not being seen again, but that doesn't mean that it's a confirmed fatality, said Jason Spencer, a spokesman for the Harris County Sheriff's Office. We fully expect that as the water recedes that there would be some grim discoveries. Officials opened up the George R. Brown Convention Center downtown on Sunday for up to 1,000 people displaced by the storm. The White House announced that President Donald Trump will come to Texas on Tuesday. On Sunday, the president praised the government response in a tweet, writing, "Wow, now experts are calling #Harvey a once-in-500-year flood. We have an all-out effort going, and going well." The storm brought much of Houston to a halt. Both major airports shut down, stranding hundreds of passengers. Ben Taub Hospital started evacuating patients Monday after flooding caused power outages, with critical patients among the first to be moved. The Texas Medical Center was impassable in many places. Lyndon B. Johnson Hospital also stopped accepting patients Sunday morning because it had essentially become an island, Harris County Judge Ed Emmett said. Houston Independent School District officials and several other districts canceled school until after Labor Day. City officials tweeted early Sunday morning that the 911 system was at capacity, urging people to shelter in place if they can. Only call if in imminent danger. Difficult to get to everyone right away, Sheriff Ed Gonzalez tweeted. Hang tight. On Twitter, people begged for help. Parents and 4 children need rescuing. Someone tweeted from the I-45 and Edgebrook area. Blowing up mattress for last case scenario. We're all underwater out here, said Jonelle Soto, the wife of South Houston Mayor Joe Soto. The couple was in an 18-wheeler on Sunday morning trying to reach the mayor's 87-year-old mother, who lives